Hi dear ones, welcome to this video from the Salt World and from me. I'm Salika. I'm happy that you are here, and let me say some word in the beginning for explanations. From time to time I have the impulse to talk a little bit right from the Salt Worlds to you, and if you have the feeling that this is supporting for you, please listen. I'm happy if you like the video or subscribe to my channel, or also, of course, write in the comments how do you experience the times we are in, or if you have questions, don't hesitate to ask me. So for those of you who don't know me by now, I'm Salika. I'm somehow in unity with the Salt Worlds. Salt Worlds are an energy field, it's a state of consciousness, and it comes directly from the divine, from the source of God. And so everything the salts have to tell you is hitting you straight in your heart with a good manner, of course, and it gives you direction, it gives you transformation, it gives you healing. Whatever you are in need for, the salts can support you if it's time and if you are open for it. You can imagine the salt worlds, the energy of salts, like a field of informations, and I'm able to read from this. And so I'm happy to read again for you this month. Until now I don't do it every month. If I have the feeling it is time, I will do it also. So just for you to know. Also, I want to mention again that it's not comparable with astrologic forecast, something like this. It's maybe some things from the salt worlds fit also in the astrology side, but it's a different, how to say, a different source. I'm no astrologist. I'm no expert to do this, just for you to know that this is something differently. So, also for you to understand, you have to imagine that we are all surrounded always with many, many energies. So, not only in these times where we all feel this somehow pressure from the atmosphere, also 20 years ago or 100 years ago, 1,000 years ago, there's always a lot of energy going on, energy, there are many energies at the same times available, and it depends on what you want and where do you give your focus. So if you let yourself just without guidance, like the picture from the boat without sailor on the sea, in the ocean. If you are like this, then you will be attracted from one energy to the other, and this day is this, and tomorrow will be that, and so on. And you will not live your life because you are always busy with taking a look at which energies are at the moment strong and how to deal with it, and so on. So the salt worlds give you the informations which are important at the moment. And so if you want really to move forward in a best way on your life path without being distracted every time, the salt worlds are a really good source to guide you. Okay, and the salts always are very somehow easy words. It's simple, it's not complicated. The energy is very strong, and at the same time soft and tender, and with a lot of love for you. Okay, now let's go into the topic of this video. I think it's for September, but maybe also for the next month. I don't know yet so much. And in generally, the last days I had some download somehow from the Salt Worlds, and I thought, oh wow, I always tell the same. I have the feeling for 20 years now, a little bit more. I tell my clients the same. I tell everyone who wants to hear the same, and it has not changed very much. So let me explain you a little bit what I mean with this. The message from the Salt Worlds and me is, and I think from many, many other spiritual guides or coaches, mentors, and so on, is very simple. It is just give yourself space in life, open even more for your power and your light, and do everything to fulfill your life path in the way you wanted to do it from your soul level. Okay, when you planned this life, what did you want to experience in this lifetime? What did you want to somehow to close some chapters and so on? And so I questioned many times myself, how can it be that it is so difficult for many people? Only a few really want to go further. I don't like so much this word comfort zone. It is not the right thing for now, but I don't have another word to describe. It's not comfort zone, it's more, okay, if you don't have pressure, really pressure to change something in your life, why should you move? And if you feel good like it is, if you have maybe a family, you have children, you have a house or a home, you have work, you have to eat, to drink, and somehow it's okay, but it's not wow. You don't feel that you really live yourself to the fullest, but there is a part in yourself which is so afraid to really let go maybe or change some of these structures, that you just go a little bit until you feel still comfortable somehow. And but you know that it's just I don't know, maybe 5% of your whole potential, and it is really small amount if you see your full light and power and possibilities you would have. But so we are somehow, we work, we don't work on ourselves as our life depends from it, because we think, oh, everything is okay, I'm satisfied, somehow it's okay, I don't want to ask too much. It would be somehow maybe ego, if I go further now and maybe I hurt somebody, and this causes fear of not being loved anymore, fear of people walking away from you and so on. But this does not always have to be like this. You can live your full light and you have still your family and your house and so on. You don't have to destroy everything, but you have to face yourself. You have to face your own shadows. Also, this word I can't hear anymore so much. You have to take a look at the parts of yourself where you usually don't look, and maybe you don't know yourself the way you thought you would know yourself. Okay, and everything which is unknown causes fear for us. For some people it's exciting, but the most are afraid of taking a look at the unknown, because what will happen if I do this? How will I react if I see myself in another way, and so on and so on. So I saw this the last 20 years at the most of my clients, that okay, they go a little bit towards themselves, and then okay, now I feel better again and I can return into my life as well. So I just want to explain you this, that we all together have asked for something to happen from outside, so that we as humans, as mankind, somehow have a reason to do some big steps. And so this pressure we created somehow from ourselves, from our wish to have a reason, so that we can't do anything else, but we have to move on, we have to make decisions. And now you will say maybe that, oh, but I didn't want to create what's going on at the moment in the world. Yes, it's like, okay, we have an intention, but we can't say exactly how we would have this pressure coming into our lives. Other people have it with, they create illnesses and so on, but as it is a global topic, now we have a global pressure, and you have to decide. You want to go left, you want to go right. It's just now left or right without a political energy behind. You have to decide whether you want to put yourself at the first at the first part in your life, or whether you still put and push the others in front of you and just stay comfortably in your life as it was before. And you have to decide now whether you want to feel fear and to feel as a victim also, maybe, or to give your responsibility to other people, or whether you say, so no, it's enough, I have understood the message, and I will take now all my power into my hands. I will open even more for my light. Whatever it is, I welcome it. I want to create for the rest of my life as much as is possible from my life dream, and I want to create the life I'm dreaming of, not the others want me to be like this, or the government and so on, what rules and restrictions they create. I do my own thing, and this needs courage. This needs, of course, trust in your own power, and it's maybe sometimes a little bit like you feel that you are alone. It's okay. You know, there's the saying, we come alone into this life, and we go alone. This does not mean that you have to be alone, but there might be some moments where you feel, now somehow I don't fit anymore somewhere, and I feel alone at the moment. And this might be a little bit painful, but it doesn't matter, because you will become stronger and stronger and stronger, and you will meet the people who somehow have the same or a similar vision from the future. And so you can build together new structures, new communities, and so on. So just for you to give a little bit of background in the vision. Okay, we are responsible what's happening at the moment. There are people who are doing this for us, and we think they are the bad guys somehow. Okay, there are other energies also involved, but take the gift or the chance of the situations. Don't lose yourself in all these energies. This does not make sense, and you give your power. If you always only take a look at what's happening outside, then you don't have energy anymore to take a look what is happening inside. And yes, you know this, change is an inside job. And so every one of us has to start with oneself. You, me, everyone. So this is an invitation from the salt worlds. If you want to be the salt of the earth, if you want to become it, you have to really don't hide your light anymore. You have to sparkle and shine bright. You have to accept that you are more powerful than you could ever imagine. And no, you don't have to be so powerful that you could change everything from one day to the other for every one of us. This is not the what we need. You have to change yourself in the best possible way, and you do this by being in devotion for yourself, for your wonderful being. You skip your head somehow and say, okay, now I really bow to myself. I allow and I want to open myself more for myself, and I accept everything what I am. So I think you understand a little bit what I mean. And the salt world send you a lot of love at the moment. It's flowing to you. And they say that it is not so difficult. People make it difficult. But in fact, you can reduce every problem and everything which is happening again to this, what I said in the beginning. It's always about accepting yourself, accepting your power, taking your power back, opening for your whole light, bringing down to earth your light and your power, and somehow contributing yourself in the best way to this period of change on earth, because for this you are here. And in September we will have somehow more soft energy, maybe at least you can relax a little bit, but at the same time it is like there are many doors opening, and it is your decision whether you just look at the doors which are opening or whether you step through it. And of course the salts really suggest you to take your courage and walk through these open doors, because okay, you think maybe I can't see what is behind this door, where will I go? But if you see it's a door with light, you can step through, and you will realize after that the room you have, the space you have will be bigger, and you will see what is after this room, after this door, and you can be sure that you will be surprised in the best way. So this is the gift of September also, that there are many energy shifts and doors opening, and also downloads. I can see it at many people at the moment who also have the problem, most of them with their bodies, that they have a very sensitive nervous system, and they are always like somehow like this, huh? And it's not a nice state of feeling if you feel like this, very sensitive and sensible, and like there comes a wind and you fall down because you don't have strength, and your nervous system makes you crazy. And one reason for this is also that I can see it at people that they have like something like this opening on their head, and they don't accept the downloads. Somehow they don't say yes to this, and so it is like a lot of energy collection above the head, and this causes not so nice impact on the nervous system, maybe also headache and so on. So what you can do is just to say, okay, I open myself to myself, and whatever download from my soul is for me, I accept it now. And bow to yourself and pray and say, okay, yes, 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 yes to myself. Okay, so also the salts want to encourage you to focus really on yourself, because it's so easy to become distracted at the moment from so many energies in the field and so on. You really have a little bit to clear your space regularly so that you are able to focus on yourself, but disconnect from too much informations in the field, because Not everything is helpful. Choose what is necessary, what is helpful, but don't give your energy there too much, because if you give it, you don't have it anymore, and it's like you give the power to something. If you give your power constantly to the things going on in the world at the moment, so this field is nurtured and nurtured. Sorry, it's becoming dark now, and but you can see me and hear me. It's most important. So you give your power there, and you don't have this power anymore, and this field becomes bigger and bigger and stronger and stronger. Take your power back, your energy back from these fields of war, pandemic, and so on. Take your power back to yourself, and then create something with it, and you will see how releasing it is if you do this. You don't have to read everything which is available. Choose wisely and take your power back. Very important. And also, as a picture, if you don't participate anymore in this game, okay, then the game will be over someday. For example, a football game can only happen if there are a certain amount of players, and if they leave the field, it is not possible to play anymore. So just as a picture for you how it works. And so please don't participate anymore in this game, not with thoughts, not with actions, if it's you know what I mean, not to discuss too much and so on. It is just wasted energy. Start your own creation game somehow. Okay, take your power back and start to create the world how you would like to be. And you can do this. You can do this. Also, because I'm often asked, maybe a moment. Now it's better again. I'm often asked, Salika, how long will this take? How long when will we be through this transformation time, this difficult time, when we will be on another level of consciousness, when will we be at the golden age and feel it? And when will be this wonderful world we all dream of? And you know, I think nobody can give you the answer for this. I think it is like it takes what it takes. It might be 5 years or 10 years or 50 years or 100 years or 1,000 years. Maybe it's not for this incarnation to stop, because it's all, you can't say, okay, now the transformation stopped and we are somewhere else. It will take some time for sure, and it depends on every one of us. And if you let go this, when will it end? At least if you let go this, you will feel a big relaxation. Just take it as it is. Take the moment as it is. You know, we always have only this moment, you know this. And bring yourself back to this present moment. Bring yourself back to the here and now always. And don't ask, because you are in the future then, and you have again a reason not to be happy at the moment if you think, oh, now it will take still 2 years and then maybe we are in a better situation. Don't wait for tomorrow. Be happy in the here and now and make the best of it, okay, of this situation. And also important, if you feel aggression or anger very strongly, and you would like to destroy something, just when you realize it, just take this energy and start to create something in a positive way. Always is a good thing to do something really practically, not to meditate. Maybe if it works for you, it's good, but I think it's more effectively for most people to really to do something, to clean your house, or to do sports in a little bit exhausting way and so on, so that you really bring this power of anger and aggression in, that you switch this energy in something which contributes you and brings a good energy to all of us. So I think this was enough for today. Yes. Again, as a last sentence, take your responsibility and enjoy it. Have a blessed month. Be blessed, and bye bye.